Welcome back. These days, artificial intelligence can help make our lives easier, safer, and even healthier. But it can also pose some serious threats, especially with the technology still being so brand new. Joining us now to talk more about her new radio show that dives into the topic is tech entrepreneur and Code Crew co-founder Audrey Willis. Audrey, glad to have you here on the 3 o'clock. How have you been doing?
I'm been great.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. We hear so much talk these days, as you well know, about artificial intelligence, but you say there's a need for actual intelligence. What do you mean?
Absolutely. So Memphis has so many great tech stories. If you're looking at Code Crew students or Tech 901 students, or either in the entrepreneurial ecosystem, we have so many stories that a lot of people don't get a chance to hear about. And so the purpose of the show is to really give life to those tech stories before somebody else comes in and tell our tech stories for us.
When it comes to those tech stories, a lot of people are saying, yeah, Memphis is on that right path. Yeah. One of these days we could become this next Silicon Valley, or we could become, as some people are already saying, the digital Delta.
Yeah.
Are we really there?
We are on that path. If you look at like a Savannah or a Raleigh or a Charlotte, all it took was one tech company to come to town and boom, they were thriving with tech companies. Because Memphis is centered in the middle of logistics and biomedicals, it's only a matter of time before other tech companies come here. And so we have to make sure that our community is educated on what technology is, what it does. We have to demystify a lot of these terms so people understand and they're not afraid of the technology because it's coming.
Can we all have a slice of that pie? Should we all have a slice of that pie?
Oh, absolutely. There's an effort to reskill Memphians. And so we all have a slice of that pie because most of our jobs are tech adjacent. If you're talking about the police officer or somebody sitting in a county office, they're starting to get more and more technology every day. I actually taught a class for Shelby County government, and we're teaching classes for Community Foundation on AI because they need to understand these tools that are coming because it impacts the people that they are serving.
So Audrey, some of the conversations or future conversations you'll be having on your brand new radio show, are you kind of breaking things down for the individual, the family, the professional, for whom?
Everybody. So every week we're going to be talking to somebody new, whether it's an entrepreneur or a new startup company that's coming to Memphis or winning a hackathon or somebody that's recently graduated from code school or Tech 901. Or if we're talking about I'm bringing in somebody that's going to be talking about how they're digitizing Memphis rap. And so, you know, there's all sorts of tech stories that are happening all over Memphis. So it's going to be for the teachers, it's going to be for parents. Even parents are able to say, hey, you know, my kid's here in the summertime. How do I prevent brain drain? Well, Audrey's going to talk about, you know, these are the top pieces of software that you can use with your kid to prevent brain drain.
Because as we know, sometimes parents just don't understand, to say the least. They really don't, for sure. Can these conversations, though, be broken down for that person who's not so tech savvy, but still they realize the future is right there with AI?
Yeah, absolutely. And that is a lot of the purpose of the show, is to break it down so that it's bite-sized, so that it's digestible. I think a lot of people are afraid of technology because it can be overwhelming. When you start talking in jargon and using all the acronyms, it is very, you know, frightening to most people. So like on the show last week, we talked about what a VC was and explaining a venture capitalist.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's terms like that. Most people are like, huh? And they zone out. So this show is an opportunity to be able to break that stuff down.
Audrey, I get the feeling a lot of people can be so inspired just with your own personal story itself. What got you into all this?
So I started my tech journey actually in South Memphis. So I was a tinkerer growing up.
Okay.
And it wasn't until I was playing around on a MySpace page and a boss of mine.
Wait, did you say MySpace?
Yeah,
I
dated myself quite a bit. But a boss saw potential in me, and I'm actually a non-degree technologist. I don't have a computer science degree. I don't have a degree at all. And so a lot of it was the grit that was instilled in me growing up in Memphis.
What do you also, though, seeing when we talk about this type of tech in younger people who look like you and me?
it's really showing them you can be what you see now. A lot of kids, they grow up, they see basketball players because a lot of athletes look like them. But it is our responsibility to show them, no, there's diversity to that. Instead of being a LeBron James, why don't you be the guy who signs LeBron James's check? Because 9 times out of 10, you're looking at entrepreneurs, you're looking at technologists who are in those spaces.
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
I know a lot of folks are going to be wondering, where can they find your show, radio show?
Absolutely, on 88.5 FM. And so I'm also doing a couple of things because not everybody has 88.5 and they're able to get to it at exactly 4 o'clock. So the show's being recorded. It's going to be a podcast. And I'm also taking transcript from that using AI and making it available so people can read all about these great stories.
So we can find you very easily.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Audrey, glad to have you here.
Thank
Look forward
you.
to having you back.
Absolutely. Hopefully I can bring some guests.
We can do that. We can make
Absolutely.
that happen here at 3 o'clock.
All right.
Thank you, Audrey.